Hello, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Daily Events Worldwide, and we are on December 13th, 2024. Welcome to another surviving day on the planet, and welcome to the Daily Do, giving you your space weather update, as well earthquakes, volcanoes, and world weather. Always starting out here looking at the last 2 days of imagery on our sun, as we did have some M-class solar flares from right-hand side fiery sunspot region, and as well plasma filaments to watch. Those dark-lined regions dancing across the surface of the sun. We did have a pretty large filament prominence eruption yesterday, documented here with Daily Events Worldwide. And thank you so much for pressing play. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Amazing images here, 304 angstroms plasma shot there from the equatorial region. And as well, another light here, just a noted sunspot region that produced all the M-class solar flares today. Nothing strong, but all Earth-facing. Going to be keeping an eye on that Earth-facing sunspot region as well, as it is connected through that filament just underneath of it. Under this light, we can see coronal hole regions, one turning away and one developing, turning into view. And just some amazing images here for our sun today. Give a thumbs up for these beautiful images of our sun, and thank you so much for being a part of this channel. Lots of likes and comments and shares recently, hence the reason that Daily Events Worldwide is growing. So thank you. I'm truly grateful for all of your friendships and this amazing community. Having a look here, 4 sunspot regions, 3917 being the beast that spat out about 4 M-class solar flares today. 3924, definitely a region to watch as well. Current space weather conditions, we are under R1, level 1 radio blackout impacts expected. Solar winds are coming in at 343 kilometers per second. Solar X-ray flux, as you can see here. 4 M-class solar flares, 3 of them yesterday. So sun going into a bit of a frenzy, shooting out 7 M-class solar flares the past 48 hours. Geomagnetic activity is low for now, as we do have a coronal mass ejection on its way. That's right, a solar storm has been produced from our sun. The Space Weather Prediction Center here updating their CME models, showing impact December 16th into the 17th. You can see here in the center there, that is our sun. Little green circle on the right is Earth. And there is our next solar storm expected December 16th into the 17th. ISPA Space Prediction Spiral showing yesterday's backside solar flare and coronal mass ejection. And then just recently outgoing towards Mercury, another CME, most likely from one of the M-class solar flares, 3917 sunspot region. Here's a look at tonight's aurora view line and tomorrow's. A little bit better chance tomorrow, and I'm sure that is going to increase over the next 3 days into the 16th. Amazing images here brought to you by Soho. This is looking at LASCO 3 widespread, showing yesterday's coronal mass ejection, which was on the backside, and as well a couple more most recent coronal mass ejections, equatorial and taking off from the south. Thank you so much for watching. Now let's get to earthquakes. The past 24 hours, as we are still well above average. Mercury retrograde is done, but a lot has shifted and everything is settling. Let's start out here looking at USGS as they're reporting 243 earthquakes the past 24 hours. Average is about 200. So we're definitely up and have been up for the past week. Documented here with Daily Events Worldwide. You can see the increased activity all through Alaska and as well, of course, across the California state. Nevada Still seeing another 50 aftershocks through the region. Petrolia, California, and as well all around Yellowstone, minor seismicity continuing, as well quarry blasts across the United States. All the hot spots are ready. Hot spots are shaking right now. Overlooking Hawaii, most recently here with a 2.2. But increased seismicity is moving towards the Kilauea caldera, summit of the volcano. So stay tuned. There's been lots of emissions coming out of Kilauea the last little bit. And we did just recently have a very deep earthquake, 626 kilometer depth earthquake in Fiji. Well, let's get to the earthquakes. Carrying on here, 4.7, Madero, Mexico, right on the Cocos Plate into the Caribbean. This has been a region I've been warning all week long. South America, recently here, Calama, Chile with a 4.9. Notable activity now in Iran, and as well Greece. Kars, Greece, with a 4.9 magnitude earthquake. 4.5 yesterday, Iraq, and then a 4.7 Iran today. And then all of a sudden it's gone quiet. Philippines plate and northward to Japan. Something is a-brewing. Heads up, everybody. This is a very deep earthquake. We just saw today. Vanuatu's been rocking since yesterday. Port Olroy started with a 5.8 in the region. And then Fiji today, 625 kilometer depth. That's the deepest earthquake we've reported here in quite some time. And we always see a larger, shallower earthquake to follow. So stay tuned, everybody. This is an earthquake warning video. Stay aware and prepared. And much love, everybody. Prayers for everybody affected worldwide. Earthquakes, volcanoes, extreme weather events. All across the Pacific Plate right now is a hot spot. Having a look now at the last 7 days for shakers around the world. Definitely something moving across our planet right now, and all the increased earthquake activity up into Alaska is a little bit concerning, and as well all across the United States. New Madrid and West California. Largest earthquake we saw this week was a 7.3 magnitude earthquake, Petrolia, California. Largest the California state has seen in about 3 years, if not longer. Earthquake warning, earthquake watch for Central America. Earthquake warning and earthquake watch for North America, Juan de Fuca Plate. Iceland, heads up, you could see another larger eruption coming soon. Let's have a look at our air quality forecast brought to you by active and erupting volcanoes. Kilauea, Japan, Kamchatka, Mexico, and Guatemala. Very active regions today. You can see our skies are filled with sulfur dioxide right now. So not the greatest air quality moving around, but there's lots of moisture out there. So yeah, acid rain, anybody? Hotspot here, Indonesia eastward, Vanuatu, the Fiji Islands. And as well, notable SO2 plume coming out of the Virgin Islands. Subduction region. Heads up, everybody. Stay aware and prepared. Now let's have a look at world weather, brought to you by windy.com. Extreme weather all across South America this week. Large low pressure system affecting Buenos Aires, Argentina, as well as South Africa, and strong system moving up and giving a glancing glow to Ireland before it heads up to Iceland. And then low pressure system continues to spin around South Africa. Flood watch is in effect for Zambia and southward. Zimbabwe. Now let's overlook Australia, Southeast Asia. Possible typhoon here developing for northern regions of Indonesia. Southern Philippines, long-range forecast around the 22nd of December. You could see a Category 1 or 2 typhoon affecting you. At the same time, New Zealand has got a pretty strong system affecting them. Then we get to the United States. We've got a big high-pressure ridge, United States and Canada, moving in for the next couple days, but then big systems coming in off the Pacific, as forecasted here all week long with daily events worldwide. Some very strong and cold systems moving across the North Pacific right now, and they're so dense and so big, they're not even making it over the Rocky Mountains. Just massive. We've seen what's going to happen in the Northern Hemisphere because we've watched it happen in the Southern Hemisphere this past season. So heads up, everybody. Stay aware and prepared. Stay young and healthy.